Anti-Afro Svengalis. I want to play a clip for you and I want to explain to you what's going on with this situation. Stay tuned and I will return.
Hey, Smoke, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm a little under the weather, but I just want to say this. That was an old email, from when everybody was going back and forth. All this bringing up old stuff is a trick to change the subject. So I'm a hop down, but that's old stuff, man. That's old.
Hey, Real. One quick question I want to ask you before you get off.
Yeah.
How old are the emails? I mean, I just like to know. That's all. Just curious.
About 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
It's old stuff. It's old. All right.
But Fred, can you please tell the people that I was never AFW, bro?
Man, I'm not down with all that. Who cares, really? I mean, really, it's old. It's old stuff. I mean, who cares?
I was never AFW, Red.
Okay, I don't care about that, man. It's old. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Yeah, so tell the truth.
All right, I'm out, man. I said what I said. It doesn't make any sense. Thanks, though. Peace.
All right.
All right, Real. Take care, bro.
Come on back up, Red, and tell the truth.
Hey, as I said before, I'm not feeling.
Signed, Red. Have I ever signed anything?
Listen.
That's all I want.
Listen to me. I'm not feeling well.
I understand.
You were never part of. I never said you were, and I never cared. I don't know what this. You're giving people what they want.
No.
Yes, you are.
I just want that clear.
Why?
We good.
Why do you need it clear?
Yeah, it's on record.
Why do you need it clear, though?
It's on record.
You're playing into
All right.
this game that people are playing.
We good, man. I'm not gonna beef with you.
I never had any issue with you. I never beef with you. It's all your imagination, dude. I mean, I don't care about this stuff. I really don't.
I don't need it, man.
Okay. All right.
You did. That's what I need, man. Real talk.
Man.
Now, y'all heard that? Leave the fuck alone, y'all. You heard what you said.
Why do you care about that, though? Why do you care? Why does it matter?
Stuff. It's on record.
Yeah.
Hey, Real G. I want to say something, brother. Look, I understand. I'm looking at your side of it, and I look at Smoke's side of it. But see, this is sometimes where the people who don't mean nobody no good constantly try to come in and try to paint that picture of, yeah, you AFW, you ain't AFW. And I understand Smoke just want to say, he just want to clear his name, just saying, okay, he's never been a part of AFW. I get it. And then I can look at this, what you're saying about giving these people what they want. I get it, bro. I get it. I look at both sides of it.
Yeah, but he's been doing this for years, and that's his weakness for them, and they keep playing on it.
Hey, look, Real G, as you can see, I ain't mad. Once you cleared, I only asked you one thing to do, bro. You couldn't do it. You came back and did it. I'm sure.
No, it's not that I couldn't. It's that it didn't make any sense.
I understand, Real.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
No, it really doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
It's all right. I know.
And you said a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense, like I'm jealous of you and all of this. I never cared about any of the subscribers or viewers. I just had a mission and I did it.
No. That's cool. Real G, can you? And I will not respond. I honestly won't. I really want to know how you feel about something. Like, honestly. Like, even if you hate my guts, I want to know. I would not respond or even get mad. Seriously.
What matters the most is how you feel. You said a whole lot, and I mean, I can't. To be honest, I have no issues with you, man. I never had any issues with you. I do my thing, you do yours, and it's all good. But there's still some underlying things. I mean, You pointed to it, and I can't do nothing about it. That's all on you. But I appreciate the platform. I'm gonna jump off of here, but I appreciate it though.
All right.
All right, peace.
On the screen, you had Smoke, Rev G, and Kip chimes in. So what I want to say, I went over to the channel, your channel, Smoke, for a few minutes. The purpose of me going there was to write a few messages, make sure you knew what we said would happen was going to happen. Based on the few minutes that I heard, you were claiming victory and vindication. Let me tell you who the victory and vindication belongs to. It belongs to us, because you were the one who fell right into their hands. You're the one that's running around to their panels trying to demand that they believe you when they don't have any respect for you. Where is the actionable conduct? Where are the criminal offenses? YouTube is a place where people get together, sit around, and talk about whatever they want to talk about, as long as it's within YouTube community guidelines, whether it's text messages, emails, or whatever. It's a free country. People can talk. Where there's no requirement for the subjects of those conversations to come back and give any clarity, explanations, confirmation. So no explanation is forthcoming except business as usual. Those that we rock with, friends and supporters, have always reached out to ask questions, get clarity, and we give it to them. We're not going to type this information into a comment section. They're not going to ask us in the comment section. There might be a general inquiry, but there aren't going to be any specific details given in a comment section, because the borderline criminal expectation is that a bunch of backstabbers, ingrates, losers, liars, drunkards, the jobless, the government defrauders, and everything else want to place us under inquisition regarding loyalty and friendship. Obviously, we know what's valuable to them is what we have, because they're in dogged pursuit of it, harassing our friends and supporters on YouTube and off YouTube. The only thing that's being destroyed would be themselves. Self destruction with their dangerous and deadly habits. Obviously on YouTube, obviously off. So the only shots they're going to be calling would be of the alcoholic variety. This is not going to be able to disrupt any relationship that has stood the test of time, especially 10 years, where we consider each other family. I mean, you would think if these subjects had any relationships that were worth nurturing, protecting, you would think they would be focusing on that. But no, they're envious, they're jealous, they're resentful, because what they attempted to do and get for themselves, they failed. For those who missed it or pretended they didn't hear it, as Dr. Clay was being backstabbed live on YouTube, what did he say? I didn't tell them ABC. I didn't tell them XYZ, because it's none of their business. So what's happening now? You did exactly what they knew you would do, what we knew you would do. Got whatever you say you got. And really, I was going to really tune in and look at emails and say, oh, let me read this and let me go back to my email system and search through all these emails for every single email they claim I wrote. And I'm going to compare, and I'm going to come back and give you a report. Like hell I will. That's always been my attitude about every single piece of information that these subjects claim came from me. Whether it came from me or not, they have one thing in common. They're all duds. The information is dud. Old emails, 3 years old, whatever. Either way it goes, it's not a factor in anything relevant. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. You're making these demands of us based on what these subjects are telling you. Again, subjects who don't respect you, subjects that you are yelling and screaming at and demanding that they believe you in addition to respecting you. It hasn't turned out that way. They don't respect you. They're not going to respect you because you are doing everything they want you to do. They're just going to continue to provoke you. You're putting on a show for them, and you're the one that's getting all upset and angry. We don't have any anger, upset, screaming, hollering, nothing. We don't have any of those feelings because we said we're not involved. We're refusing to obey their commands, whether it's through you, whether it's through them. But I'll tell you one thing that's undeniably fact. They know that we have the goods to prove that you're lying. You really believe they think we don't have information that we can drop. That's what they want us to do. They want to show. They want us involved, and we're not involved. Do you really believe they think we don't have live streams? Whatever you're claiming was said, and let's say whatever you're claiming, let's say it's true, and you don't like it, and it's related to what? You said violence? Really, Smoke? You think we don't have information to prove if there's a claim of some violence? You think that we don't have that information? But let me help you out. Let me take you to a public document. This is public. This is not behind the scenes. So we're not acquiescing to any of those subjects who have your chains all yanked all over the place. The lawsuit that CB filed, I think it was September 2021. It was 2021 for sure, end of September. There was a document that someone sent. I didn't even think about this because I'm not in tune like that. This email comes over with this document that's in this lawsuit, and it talks about channels that were removed. It talks about videos that were removed. And one of your videos, look at this document here, was removed for hate speech. So right there, that's just a tidbit of what actually exists. So you coming on here, because the person that sent it to us was pretty pissed off. Not Gerald. What is Smoke doing? You knew about this lawsuit. What are you coming up here acting like this all of a sudden? This lawsuit. One of your videos was removed for hate speech. So look at this. You're spending time freaking out about supposed emails from 2021, and you're under a deadline from the federal court in 2024. As a reminder, we were dismissed from this lawsuit. I was dismissed. Gerald was dismissed. Anti-Fraud Warriors, LLC was dismissed. The judge recognized there is no merit to these claims. And you think that we're worried about what some freaks on YouTube think about us? What they're saying about us? That they think they're going to destroy relationships? Actual relationships. Solid relationships with 3-year-old one-sided emails. If you want to believe that, Smoke, you can. But let me tell you something else. Do you recall all the things you did on TCTV's page? Do you recall the things you did on Max V's page? I think you have, because you pride yourself on this memory issue. You say you remember all these things. So you would be lying and denying that you never issued any threats of violence on either one of those pages. So stop, Smoke. You did. But here's the deal. As much as you're lying, they're still not going to force us to drop any content because I stated it before and again, we are not involved. You see, the problem with CB, she operated in haste. I knew she didn't have a team. In the high 90 percentile, information is sent to us. No one sent her information. And it's stated in the court documents that she did not have these live streams. She was relying on my videos, and there's nothing in the videos that meets any legal criteria for actionable claims. And the judge stated such. She went and got all these channels down and these videos down, including yours. So we're in a situation, if we need to defend ourselves, we can defend ourselves. Now, going after channels is not our first gig for this very reason. If I had a choice, if you're going to give me a choice, would I rather present the court with a live stream, or would I rather spend more money and have an attorney try to press upon YouTube and Google to get live streams that are deleted? I think the answer is obvious. We don't have that problem. Don't think for a second that you're safe and secure in lying when we have documentation to prove any factual statement. Again, I don't care about running around and trying to confirm if an email matches up with what I have. I'm not spending 2 seconds looking for any emails. We don't need to do that. It doesn't matter. You don't seem to know what's important here and now. Addressing the issues with a federal lawsuit. You can do just what CB did and go and run and make all these accusations. You can do that. It's going to get you nowhere. But I'm not going to stand in your way. Well, what you're not going to do is sit up here on YouTube and lie on us and make claims that you didn't say things that you did. We have the proof. These subjects who are harassing, you know we have the proof. We're just not going to play your game. You're running over there. They're kicking you off panels. You're trying to force yourself to be. We're not going to force ourselves into any situation. When they tried that shit on us, I never went back and I will never go back. Whatever anyone else chooses to do, that's what they do. That is their decision. You think I'm going to give that attention? They are trying to get you to get me to answer questions, and I'm not doing it. We are not involved for the 45,000th time. Focus on the lawsuit and your silliness about stalking. Are you serious, Smoke? You acting like we don't have emails. Stop your silliness. I'm trying hard not to laugh at you, but this is comical. You are not a victim. You were not toppled over in a hammock while you were sleeping. This is what you can lay your head on at night. Rest assured, if there was ever any statements made by us about you, it was in response to conduct that you displayed. A lot of people are talking about you, but let me tell you what you have a right to do. You have a right to follow the lead of those who can't control their alcohol, they can't keep jobs, they can't keep a driver's license, they don't pay child support, and according to Mona, one of them can't keep it up. That's your choice. We're not playing the games. You can continue playing the games. You can continue spiraling out of control. As it stands now, we remain in the driver's seat. No one is going to force us into any sort of duel. No one's going to force us to drop any content. We're going to keep doing what we've done the entire time we've been here. Whether I responded to this situation or not, it wouldn't have made any difference to me. I wouldn't feel any different. But you feel you have to say something. If you feel you have to say something, which goes far beyond somebody speaking on an issue and they say it and move on. There's no moving on for you. They know this. So they continue to yank your chain. They're not yanking my chain. I'm not even interacting with these subjects. You are. You are being beckoned and you are arriving on time. Me, I'm not answering the call. I'm ignoring them. It's of no significance. It's irrelevant. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I know these idiots don't own any YouTube. They can't issue any search warrants. They can't issue any arrest warrants. They can't impact my life in any way. And I know that. But you are allowing them to yank you all over YouTube while you're not even dealing with the lawsuit or realizing what you're doing or saying may be buttressing someone's case. We didn't have that concern because we never had any of those behaviors that were described. Can you say the same? Well, we'll soon find out. Folks, you know I have more coming your way. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.